Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here once again with another video, and today we're going to be doing the pretty cool review of this NECA Child's Play Chucky charred figure. Obviously by NECA, that make all the cool Chucky figures and all the other good stuff. And yeah, and they've brought this one out, which was, I'm not sure, I'm trying to think, it was sometime last year, because I think when I first saw about this, I think it was the review spot on YouTube, who does loads and loads of reviews. I think he had it, and I was like, oh, definitely got to get that, because, clip Chucky stuff and figures. And I thought, yeah, definitely got to get that for the collection. Yeah, couldn't get hold of it first of all, and then I saw it come on eBay, and yeah, so then I eventually picked it up. Got it on eBay for £30. I thought it was quite a good price for this, because I think I've seen it on eBay for a lot more expensive. So I was going to try and get it for 25, but 30 is not too bad for this. And surprisingly, it's quite a good figure actually. It's one of them ones that's quite sort of one of them exciting ones sort of to get. So some of them you get quite basic. Some of the figures that are out, and sometimes some of them are a bit disappointing. Some of them are alright, but some of them sometimes are a bit disappointing. Some of them are quite basic. But this is like sort of like a cool, really exciting one. It's sort of like a custom one, where it's sort of not one that you would expect sort of to bring out in the regular line, but it's sort of like a special kind of one. And it's like I think they've sort of done it as they've got the idea of, obviously, in the first film where he gets burnt, and obviously he comes out of the fire and he's walking along. But I don't think this is accurate from that, because there isn't a burnt box for a start. And I'm not sure if the figures are, even though it's burnt, I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate, that the way he comes out of the fire looking like that. I think he's a lot more burnt. He's almost like burnt to a crisp. So I think that what they did, NECA, was sort of take that idea and sort of like change it a bit and make it sort of, they thought of doing the figure obviously burnt, but then they thought, can't just sell a figure on its own burnt, so they thought of doing the box and making that sort of a bit burnt. I think that's kind of cool. Like, it's not 100% accurate the way it is burnt, obviously, from the movie, because it has on the box, but I think that's kind of cool, taking that idea and then sort of changing it a bit, making it sort of even better with the burnt box. Now, it did arrive like this, which I was quite surprised at. Nothing in a packaging or anything like that. And yeah, it just came like that. Not obviously, it didn't get delivered like that. It came obviously in packaging, but as soon as I took it out of the delivery packaging, it was just like that. There was no NECA packaging or anything. It's just like that. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool figure. So let's finally get it out. Now, I did look to see if it was similar to another figure, sort of one of the other Chucky figures, and I think, or what I believe, is that it's quite similar to this Chucky, which is the clothed version, and it's quite a strong suspect to say that it's either they've taken this and then like sort of burnt it, or it's kind of similar to that and then they've just sort of changed it, because the boxes are very similar. Almost the same size. Figure looks quite similar. Yes, I think it is that, and then they've sort of they've changed it slightly. Let's just show that was the box was slightly burnt. I think it's kind of cool. It's something different to the usual. It's kind of yeah. Cool, really cool figure. The packaging. Yeah, I mean, this is just a must have if you collect Chucky. This is just great figure, and of course I haven't got a version like this. Yeah, it's really done well. I mean, as NECA do most figures pretty well, really, and this is just a fantastic job on that head sculpt. Look at the paint job and the detail that they've put into that. I think the what I said about the figure, don't know if that's exactly right when he comes out of the fire. I think it's a lot more burnt, but I think the actual head sculpt could be like the movie, because I think it's got one eye missing. Because you see that as well, not just at the that part where he gets burnt in the fire, but you see that at the beginning of the second film where they've sort of got his remains and they're sort of like doing him up, and then they sort of put him back in the production line, and then they remake him, but it's still the same. It's still the same head sculpt or the same sort of skull that's behind the. Yeah, and then they obviously just do him up and remake him and put him back in the production line. Obviously, he comes back to life after that. Yeah, but look at that. That is just really awesome. And yeah, if you've got that on display in a collection, that's just going to look absolutely wild. I do like that. With an eye like that, that's just, yeah, pretty menacing. Yeah, look at that. Some great detail in there. And obviously like the hair that's been burnt as well. Burnt to a crisp. Yeah, I do like that. Really do. As I said, I think the head sculpt looks accurate to when it gets burnt, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks quite accurate. I'm not sure about the body, but yeah, I do like that. It's just so cool. It's just almost like custom. Well, I guess maybe it is a NECA custom, I guess. Let's look at the body. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's more burnt than this. It's slightly burnt, but I don't know. Maybe perhaps it ain't then that's burnt. So I thought it was. I'm sure it just comes out like totally black like that, and then you sort of like see him. I thought it was like, you know, more burnt and sort of black, where you can't actually even see that he's got clothing on. I don't know. I could be wrong. Might have to watch that back to check that bit. Still looks pretty cool anyway. You could just make out that it says "Good Guys" there. Or you could just see about. You can't actually see it. It says it clearly, but you know, it just says "Good Guys" there. And then it's sort of like obviously burnt, and then it's all like ripped. Trousers ripped. The boots have gone completely black. Yeah, I like this a lot. Whether it's accurate or not, it's pretty good. I've actually seen someone on eBay do a custom their version. I don't know whether they actually burnt it themselves or whether they tried to do something. But yeah, there was another one that I saw that someone did. I don't think it's like this. I don't think it was accurate. I think this one was more closer than being accurate. Yeah, I think it's a lot more burnt in the movie, but I really do like the figure, I must admit. So let's go on to the articulation. I think it's the same. I'm pretty sure it is that figure, you know. Let's just get it out. I think it's this figure. I think it's the body as well. The clothed NECA version. I think it is, because it feels like it's the same, but obviously the dungarees and the vest and that clothing is clothed as well, so that's also matching that. So I think this is it. I think they've either got this and then just burnt it, or they've just changed, you know, use that body and head sculpt and then just make it burnt like that. I'm pretty sure it was safe to say that it's a quite good suspect, because the box is the very same, the actual figure is the same. I don't know if anyone has pointed this fact out. I I know Review Spot is pretty good when it comes to things like this. I'm not sure if he's noticed this, but yeah, it's really it's a quite a close suspect, I'd say, to it being that. And as I said, it's similar body, so I think it's similar articulation on the body. I don't think the arms go. They do go up and down. You've got the obviously joint in there as well. It's pretty much the same. You know, I think it's the same body, so pretty much the same articulation as that one. So you've got the joint on there as well. With the hands move at all. But yeah, you've got the arm movements there. You've got a bit of movement on the body there. Does the head move? I'm not sure if the head moves actually. Maybe the head doesn't move. Yeah, don't think it looks like the head's moving. I'm not gonna force anything. I never like to force anything with these figures in case anything breaks. I like to be quite careful. I don't like to move the stuff joints if they actually feels like it's gonna move. You know, I'm never gonna put pressure on it if it doesn't need to. And I wouldn't advise that on it to say to anyone. Never ever force it. And if you think it could move, yeah, try it. But if it's not moving, I wouldn't say like really push it, because you don't want to damage it. You don't want to flush your money down the drain. But yeah, the articulation is there. The legs move a bit as well. I think there's a joint in the knee. Not sure if the leg moves. Yeah, but there's a bit there, and it's quite similar to that. So there's that articulation. Yeah, and as I said, looking at it, I think it is that same figure. Accessories. I guess you could say the box is an accessory. I like to say it is anyway, because you store them in it. But the only other accessory is just a good guy knife, voodoo knife, whatever you want to call it, which you get with pretty much a majority of Chucky figures, unless it's one of the later ones like Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky. You probably might not get this. I think it's only like one, maybe the first couple. You probably get that. So yeah, standard guy knife, and that's all you get with it. And again, saying about it not being accurate, I'm pretty sure it's more burnt than I could be wrong. I think the head sculpt is quite accurate. It looks quite good. I'm not sure I don't know why. I just think it's more black. I just sort of like his whole comes out of the fire. It's sort of like all of him is black. I think it's more burnt than this. I'm gonna have to re-watch that anyway. But yeah, and I don't think he has a good guy knife at that stage when he comes out of the fire. I don't think he's holding a good guy knife. I don't know if he's I can't remember if he's holding a normal knife or he don't hold on any knife at all. But yeah, for some reason they give him a good guy knife. But yeah, but he doesn't have. By the time it gets to that stage, he gets in the fire and comes out. It doesn't have a good guy knife. Yeah, so for some reason they give him a good knife, but you wouldn't have him. Well, I'll certainly, if I decide if there's any space to have him displayed, I probably will make space for him to be displayed, because I want all my Chucky figures on display, and just looking at the different versions that they've got, just all looking different. But I don't think I'm gonna have him displayed holding the good guy knife, because that doesn't look. I like my stuff to be somewhat accurate to the movie, or displayed in a certain pose from the movies. Don't look funny, because I look at them and I think that doesn't look right. Do you know what I mean? When you look at some stuff, I don't know if anyone else is the same. You know, when you look at some stuff, it doesn't look like to me. I wouldn't have it on displayed holding a good guy knife. I'd probably have it just displayed as if he was maybe coming out of the fire towards him. I don't know. I remember. I think he's holding a different knife, isn't he, when he comes out of fire? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch that. I may have him just standing there, or I may give him another knife, because I've got loads of spare ones, because I've got loads of other Chucky figures. So I may give him another knife. I want to try and have him set as if he was coming out of the fire. He's just got burnt, and then he's just like walking along. But yeah, I'm really thinking, as I said, that that's more burnt. But yeah. I think that's pretty much it final thoughts on the figure. Yeah, great figure. I think it was a good idea to do it. And then I don't know, maybe it should have been sort of more accurate because it would have been really, really cool. But it was I think it was a good idea to definitely do that. It still looks like a good figure, whether it's accurate, 100% accurate or not. I think it still looks great on display because it's just a different one. You think, when you look at it, you think, oh, you've got a charred Chucky, which is pretty awesome. Sort of like, it's like a custom version. Yeah, so I think it's good. I don't know, maybe 8.5 out of 10, maybe. Just only the fact that it's not accurate, and yeah, maybe there could have been something where the arms, you could pull the arms off, because he gets them blown off, doesn't he? When he's been burnt in the fire, he gets them shot off, and he gets shot to pieces. And I think that the head comes off as well, so maybe you could have done it so sort of like the head came off or something, so it would be more accurate. But other than that, I think it's a great figure, and it was definitely a great idea and something that we hadn't had before from NECA yet. So guys, that is going to be it for this. I would definitely recommend getting this. If you can get it, they've got them on eBay now, so if you can get them for 25, 30, yeah, it's definitely worth picking up. But I wouldn't say paying like 40, 45 or anything like that. I don't think it's worth that, to be honest. So I think, yeah, if you grab this for 25, 30, I think it's a definitely great pickup to have for the collection. I definitely would recommend it. So guys, yeah, that's going to be it for my review on this. I hope you guys enjoy it. I've got some more cool videos coming up, some more reviews. Going to be doing Chucky, good collection, figures, just looking at all the different ones, and yeah, a few other bits. Got a bit of work to do. So guys, that's it for this vid. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more vids. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care, bye for now, see you soon. Thanks for watching.